would have kept on going. Guys, we've been sitting here talking to you for 5 minutes straight. Oh my God.
So good old Mara just came in, says, "Are these bozos talking in there? You're not live." So
thanks, Mara.
The drinking word for tonight is going to be rewind. Because, we got to restart this.
Oh my goodness. Can you remember everything we just said?
Yeah,
I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe that. We look like amateurs over here.
You were making fun of me. You guys had a great time last week. I said how I'm so awesome. Everyone missed me. What else did we talk about? Oh, the pre-drinking word, the silent stream was problem. Well, it's not problem no more. It's rewind. But we're going to talk about a bunch of problems here we had at Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yes,
and I was going to start off with one of the problems and a video that's going to come out tomorrow.
Mara saves the day again.
About a near catastrophic failure that
my
Ohio Fish Rescue had. So we walked out the other day, or he walked out, and found the shack koi and the diamond sturgeon in a great tank. Couldn't see. They're all up at top.
Couldn't see through to the tank to the back. It's only 4 foot wide. And I finally found the diamond sturgeon, and he was like... He was breathing so hard. I'm like, no, what is going on here? And it took us a while to figure out what's going on.
4 days.
Oh, no, it didn't take us 4 days. But I'm saying we found out right away what was wrong.
Oh, well, in my video tomorrow, it took us 4 days to remedy the
situation, right. But I'm running, I can't talk about it. Temporary fix, all this, yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, we saved them. So you guys ain't got to worry. Well, that's kind of blowing the video, too. We may not have saved them. Tune in to see. Do we still have the diamondback sturgeon? We don't know.
But what the video is a good step-by-step solution on how we attacked a problem. Because I'm not an electrician. He went to school for electrical.
1 year.
Like 20 years ago?
Yeah. I got your mother to be an electrician.
That was 25 years ago.
Yeah, she went to Clock Electrical, and then her company was paying for it. And then she came home the first day crying. She didn't understand anything. So I, as a good husband, paid for the class, and I went there, and I learned how to be an electrician and retaught it to her at home in layman's terms. And I got her to pass her course. Oh, it was 2 years I did it. And she got to go on and do the journeyman's program and, all that stuff. And I went back to laying carpet. But, I learned a lot of stuff in that, that class, the series and the parallel and all that kind of stuff. And how, what size wire to run and how kind of amperage and all that. I mean, I learned a lot and taught her and got her to she went on to be an electrician. So, here, can you pat me on my back right there? There you go.
I forgot what the hell I was even saying. So we're going to move on. There's over 400 people here.
400 people. Let's go on to the Tracy update. Everybody's waiting. Let's go on to the Tracy update. Let me...
Time to drop the bomb.
Yes.
Hashtag problem. Hashtag rewind.
There she is. There's our little Tracy. Such a sweetheart. Look at her. Okay. I put out that thing that there is, bad news tonight. I never in my life meant to mean or indicate that there was something wrong with Tracy. I am so sorry for that, guys. I am sorry. There is definitely bad news, but Tracy's okay. Okay, I am so sorry. I did not even think that was, in the title or nothing. I didn't even think it wasn't about Tracy, so I didn't think it was going to be construed.
Clickbait!
No, not at all. I never clickbait. I mean, just an overlook on mine because I know what the problem is, and I knew what the bad news was, and I'm just like, the problem is I showed Tracy on the thumbnail, so everybody's thinking it's Tracy,
Yeah.
It's about Tracy, so I put Tracy on there, I didn't think nothing of it. And for that, I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry.
Get on with it.
Look at how cute she is. She's such a cutie. She was at your graduation. Look at that. We were so proud of you that day, son.
Get on with it already, will you?
Okay, so... Can
Spit
you
it
deal
out.
with this guy?
Today, Junior.
So, anyways, Tracy's been doing good. She's definitely more alert than ever. You remember how before I used to tell you guys that she was in her in and out like a it was a sporadic thing. She'd be in an alert state, and then she would be able to look at me and this and that. Well, now she's like that pretty much all the time. I walk to one side of the bed, she's looking at me. I talk to her. I'll go around the other side, start talking to her, and she'll turn her head this way and then turn her eyes that way. I mean, she is intently watching me all the time. She can't communicate, but I mean, she is so alert all the time. I mean, I can see progress every week. You know, she's doing so good, and you know, let me see what else she done. We basically got her off of the mist. It's down on its lowest setting, to where she's coughing up this clear fluid and stuff like that. So she really don't need it, other than the fact that she needs it medically to moisten her lungs so that she don't get mucus plugs.
What a word.
What?
Moist.
Oh, stop it. So it does moisten up all the, you know, the airways and the lungs and all that, to where she don't get a mucus plug, which is, if any of you ever, you know, got drunk or something and you snort and you breathe through your mouth, you wake up, your mouth is so dried and horrible, and you have to go brush your teeth, and that's the way your lungs would get if they don't go through your nasal passageways and then down, where it gets warm, moist, and then goes into your lungs. With the trach, you don't get that option, so it goes straight into the lungs. So we have to have some sort of moisture, but she's on the lowest amount of moisture. She's barely coughing anymore, and when she does, it's nice, clear fluid coming up. It's not thick foam like it used to be. She's doing great. She's doing great.
So what's the bad news?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you even know?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do know? Okay. Now,
He stubbed his toe.
that's the bad news. Yeah, that's it. You got me. Oh, it's horrible. Okay. Let me read this to you. This is how I got told. This is horrible. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Any minute now.
Stop it. Okay. Hey, Rich, I have some sad news. This is from Evelyn, our nurse that's been here a year and a half working with Mara. I just gave my resignation notice to my agency. I accepted a travel nurse position that starts in a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to make sure that you were notified so you can start looking for a replacement nurse ASAP. It pays $20 more an hour than I'm getting paid now. I had no choice, and I'm very sorry. I love my job taking care of Tracy, and I loved getting to know your family, but this was an offer I just could not turn down, which I believe. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I told Evelyn, I'm like, I understand, and I'd probably do the same in your situation, but we're family, right? And she goes, yeah, we are. I'm like, well, then I forbid you to leave. It didn't work. She goes, I accepted an offer I just could not turn down. The home health pay right now is not matching the cost of living, and unfortunately, they don't seem to be looking to change anytime soon. Also, it's getting physically harder for me to do the hands-on care that Tracy needs, so I've decided it's time for me to move on to a different kind of nursing. I am always going to be rooting for you guys and will keep Tracy in my prayers. I will still be working the remaining shifts until I start orientation, so I'll see you guys in the morning. That was I'm like, Evelyn works, 36 hours a week. And it was destroying to me, because now I'm still working 88 hours a week, but it's the nicest, the easiest time I've had since doing this. I've never had two nurses before that were solid like this. And now I have to go back to 124 or 128 hours a week. 88 and 36. It's 120, 24. It's horrible. So I have to go back to working 124 hours a week, and it's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, I can't blame her. We love Evelyn. She's a great girl. She's a great nurse, but she's getting paid so much more. I mean, I can't blame her. Because I asked her, I'm like, before I got this, I didn't read it all. I stopped reading as soon as I heard that she was quitting. And, she showed up here, and I'm like, well, how much more are they paying you? Or maybe I can pay the difference. And she goes, I told you in the message it was $20 an hour more. And I'm like, oh, my God, 36 hours, $20 an hour more. That's like $2,800 a month. There's no way I can cover that. I'm trying to cover the fish rescue still. I can't cover an extra $2,800 a month. There's just no way. So, we have to wish her, farewell and good luck, and have a happy life, and we'll find another nurse eventually. We haven't been able to find a third nurse because we've got up to 112 hours a week that
502 people on the stream. You all are amazing. That's the most
yes.
I've seen in a long time.
Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys rock. So, we haven't been able to, find a third nurse. When I had Mara and Evelyn working, we only had a total of 88 hours or 84 hours a week that they were working. And then I was working 88 a week. And that was the easiest I've ever had it. Now, not being able to find a third nurse and then having to forgo the second nurse, we're down to 44 hours that Mara works a week, and then I'm going to have to work 124 hours a week until we find another nurse, and then they're willing to pay up to 112 hours a week. And, it's the problem is finding the nurses. It's crazy. So, but she's still going to get the good care. Evelyn did more than me. I watched her at nighttime, so I didn't have to put her in a chair. I didn't have to put her in her vibrating vest. I didn't have to, have her, watch TV over here for 3 hours a day and, go to this chair and go to the Hoyer and go back to here. I didn't have to give her a shower because now that we got a shower chair, she's going into the new bathroom that we built her and taking showers now instead of just sponge baths. I didn't have to do none of that. I was nighttime. I had to reposition her every 2 hours. I had to suction her out. If she had a coughing fit or something like that, I had to go make sure she's okay. I mean, it was easier. Now I'm going to have to take over, Evelyn's daytime job and do the main things. Oh, I haven't done the where we take her hands and we close her hands, open them. We take her thing and open them. What's it called?
Range of motion.
Range of motion. Do her arms up and down. I haven't done that in so long now.
What's it called? Why'd you ask me? I answered it.
I didn't hear it. I don't know. Why'd you ask me if you knew the answer?
I didn't know it until you asked me what it was. I'm like, oh, it's range of motion. Sometimes stuff like that happens.
So if anybody's out there that's an RN or an LPN, independent provider, we can get you paid. Or if you work through a company, we can get you paid that way too. So let us know. But yeah, Tracy's okay, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for anyone to think that, something's wrong with Tracy. That didn't even occur to me when I posted that. So
let's go ahead and reel this in with a bit of good news.
What's that?
Got your boy over here with a certain record, huh?
Yes, you guys all remember I won that Mullet championship, so I'm United States Mullet champion. I won the $500 last year. $500 and got all that I got these glasses right here. What are they called?
They're so cool.
What are these?
The Vipers.
Oh, Pit Vipers. The Pit Viper glasses and all that. I won all that. I won this bandana, T-shirts, some coffee mug, koozies, whatever. But, it's now I got contacted that the Guinness Book of World Records are going as a competitive mullet and are looking at the largest competitive mullet on the planet. And they talked to me and asked me if I'd like the title. And I'm like, well, there's no mullets longer than mine. I know there's guys out there with longer hair than me. A bunch of Indian guys that have longer hair than me. They have amazing hair that's strong and gets super long. And but they weren't in the competitive mullet competition. So I have now been listed. Well, I'm not supposed to say anything. I have a title in the Guinness Book of World Records, and they're sending out a camera people to do a photo shoot, and then I can release all the information to you guys. So, yes.
All right, so to bring back more good news, I'm going to do a little Laura update. This girl is, jumping leaps and bounds. She brings so much joy and happiness.
Yes, she does.
I come in the house sometimes. I'm messing with the fish tanks. I'm mad. I'm pissed off. I go home. I'm like, man, so much stuff is going wrong. Especially these last few days. She just goos in your face. Good day. These last few days have been rough. But we figured it out. And every day you just walk in and she just, bright
warms your heart.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what kind of mood you're in. It's just great. But she's growing hair finally.
Okay.
What else? She's going to be crawling any
Has she
day.
said Dada or Mama yet?
So she's
You were
making
accusing it
sounds.
of that, right?
She is saying Mama. She said Dada like once or twice, but
Okay.
it's like not on command.
Right.
It's like she'll be making sounds and she'll say the sound. But we're still we're working with her.
She's
on
such an adorable little girl.
that. What else?
Which, by the way, I found an entire walk-in kitchen for her that has a working mixer. You know, the things move and all that. It was like $260, but it has a stove, a refrigerator, shelves. You know, lights in the shelves. It was beautiful. I'm like, I should buy that now because I've never seen that before. Just for when she gets old enough to have it.
What else? I said she's growing hair. That's been a long time coming. And we're starting to sleep train her. Well,
She's sleep training you.
we're gonna be trying.
Right.
Because, you know, sleep is precious. At
Oh,
least for
yeah, I
Brittany.
know. Well, for everybody.
Well, for Brittany, most of the time, you know, she's, you know, feeding her at nighttime because she's
Oh, because you got to work, right?
So, you know, she gets up in the nighttime, feeds
Yep.
her and all this stuff. So, you know, God bless her. We do appreciate it. But she's, you know, eating solid food. She's eating it more and more. She's up to eating like 2 whole jars of baby food a
Ooh,
day.
nice.
So, yeah, we're making progress. She'll be crawling any day now. It's insane. So we're going to be baby proofing the crap out of the house. And pretty soon we'll have a toddler on our hands.
Wow, a toddler. Amazing. Yeah. My baby's got a baby. That kills me. My first.
So yes, we'll always try and do an Allure update after the mom update. So sometimes I do forget.
Can we have her on the show, though, sooner or later?
Oh, you had her on once. I can have her on again.
Okay. She's so adorable.
I just won't be drinking on that
Right.
show.
Right. So you won't be fun. He's kind of attitudey and straight to the point, you know, like me, if he's not drinking. And then we had Brian Barczyk came this week.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check out Brian Barczyk online, he's got 3.8 million followers. He was here day before yesterday, and he put out a video today, and I think it's called Catching Freshwater Fish by Hand. It has a picture of a big yellow fish on there and a guy. You know, it don't say OFR or nothing like that. So it's very deceiving as you don't know that it's about us. So if you see the big yellow fish on his thumbnails, that's his latest, you know, video out. You can go there and watch it, and you know his editing is something else. Someone told me that it was aggravating, and then I'm watching, and I'm like, while he's talking, he's got many pictures behind it.
Exhilarating.
It's so much info coming at you in all different directions that I wanted to pick up on that and start editing like that.
His
you know,
son is a great editor. I will say that.
that's crazy. So check out that video, Brian Barczyk on YouTube, and you know his newest video with the big, huge yellow fish on the thumbnail. And then we have our video coming out. I did it all with my Sony camera and the mics, so it's going to be really high quality. I got to get it off the camera onto the computer. I got to edit it, and I got to put it up after his next video. So it's going to be in 4 days. We'll have the Brian Barczyk video out.
All right. So now that we're done with the updates, let's dive into some fishy stuff.
Yep.
So many of you guys were saying you thought that it was the African tigerfish that died. Well, you know, I have something to say about that. Reap released a video of giving a tour, and there's people crowding the tank, looking down at it, pointing, and the tigerfish is freaking out. If I was here, I'd have yelled at Reap, like, don't do that. This fish is stressed. He's in quarantine. Let him be. I'd have put a black sheet over the tank and let the fish be.
We've done that before.
Tigerfish are so easy to stress out. You walk by the tank, yeah, they're going to run to the other side. It's natural for them. So we wanted that guy to heal up for a couple of days, This weekend, I actually might take him and put him into the 600-gallon with the Armadas and the Arapaima over there, and then just leave him in that tank for quite a long time till he's ready to move up. So, just wanted to clear the air on that one.
Oh, and then my next video is after Josh's video. I've got the Brian Barczyk video. My next video is of the pool pond and the Arapaimas we got left and what's going on. So you will see the 2 Arapaimas in the pool at a fresh date. So everyone can please just stop thinking that Bruiser is gone.
Wait.
What?
Is Godzilla dead? No, wait, that's not Godzilla. Wait. Is Mullet dead? We haven't seen her in like 6 months.
I see her every day. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, people don't see stuff, and they're like, oh my God, where'd it go?
Oh, but no, this got out of hand. And I even showed, like 3 weeks ago, I showed a clip of, I walked through, I got Brian Barczyk's Pima in the pool with the stingrays, and I walked out into the pool, and I looked, and I found both Pimas and got them on video. And still, to this day, people are asking me now, why won't you show the second Pima? Is it dead? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, that just kills me.
You know, there's times that we walk out there and we can't find Brutus.
Dude, we can't find Brutus. I mean, for like a half hour at a time. We walk all around the pool. We can't. This is a 6.5 foot fish. We can't find him. He's leaned against the wall up under the plants or something. I mean, these guys are amazing hiders.
Yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's our tanks, our fish, our business. It really doesn't matter. We're sharing, you know, these videos, so we don't really have to answer, where's this fish, where's that fish?
Stop it.
I'm just saying, you know, you got to put some reality behind it to where we will get to do it. If we say, you know, we'll get to it, we will do it.
We'll get to it. But see, here's the hardest thing. You know, Reaper goes through and he does so many tour videos, and then he does rescue videos. We let him do whatever videos he wants, but the problem is we're trying to come up with new videos all the time. So we see these fish every day. So we're not like, you know, let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. So we do this. Or Josh does a species spotlight or something, or I do a tank spotlight, you know, and people are like, well, oh, that's nice, the 4400 tank spotlight, that's beautiful, and I love you talked about all the fish, but where's Bruiser? I'm like, why can't you just ask questions about the video we're putting out? I'll get to the other fish. If something dies, we always put it up. That's one of our best videos. Now, I hate to say that, but our best videos that make us the most money and help us the most are of the fish dying. Everyone wants to see it. So, naturally, a person would want to put out nothing but all these death videos. Of course we're not going to do that. We don't want our fish to die. But if it happens, we do a video of it. So if something dies, you will see it.
I don't necessarily show everything, but I talk about it. Like, hey, we had, you know, this cichlid die. Like, just yesterday, it was last night, I walked out in the 4400. We had the Vieja Sinspilum. No, the Sinspilus. It was the more aggressive one. We had him for a long time. He was big, but I've told you, everything in that 4400 is old. And we walked out there, you know, he's belly up, he's in the tank, he's gone. I didn't bother to film that one, but I will talk about it.
Right.
We did lose that guy, but he was a 15, 16-inch Vieja Sinspilus. Like,
how old was he?
We've had him for about 4 years now. He was already huge when we got him, so how old he is, I have no idea.
Hard to say, but well past his living life expectancy.
Right. I mean, for a fish that, you know, is supposed to live 10
Are you going to
years.
do any of these?
Yes, I will. But I'm not done talking yet.
I know. I'm just getting to it.
All right, we got Tammy Denny. $8 says, sending my love and prayers to you and yours, Bigrich. Hit the like button, everyone. Let's support our Fishy Fridays. Hashtag Team Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
wait a minute. We got Alexandra Stengel, $20. Says, good evening, dudes. Some fishy food
what's up,
money.
dudes?
Question, if there are over 450 viewers on right now, how come there are only 73 likes? Come on, fishy people, hit that like button.
Yes.
XOXO.
Well, it's hard for people to go out of the screen they're in and go back to the beginning screen where they can hit the like?
So I will tell you, the likes don't really matter as much as opposed to the share button. If you share it, we're going to get more people popping on, more exposure, stuff like that.
Yeah, if you hit
Always.
that share button to all your friends,
doesn't
we
matter.
get posted out there and people are like, oh, what's going on here? And then
If
they
it's
get to
YouTube,
check it out.
Facebook, Instagram. If you hit the share button, it is helping us in more ways than you can imagine. So, say if you share and we get one person, that's one more person that we have that we didn't have before. Thank
Right.
you. That's awesome.
You know what, Josh? I just realized this show is boring compared to last week's show. I'm kidding. I had to mess with them, guys. I had to mess with them.
Where's my boys at?
They're over there.
Oh, they're chained up.
I did not chain them up.
Oh, man. We got the three amigos.
Oh my God, this kid.
We got
All right.
Bruce, of course, the OG. We got Flappy, one of the all-time favorites. Flappy's hungry.
Oh, stop. What is wrong with you?
You said I'm
There you
boring.
go.
And we got our boy
Oh, look.
Sylvester over here.
We got another one for you. Read.
Hey, yo, Rich.
Read. Stop. Read.
You read. All right, we got Jim Sheasley. $50.
You have one job.
Jim Sheasley, $50. He also sent in the shark. He says, "Thank you again, OFR. The tank looks amazing."
Oh, it really
So
does.
you
doesn't
guys
it? It's nice. It's
remember-
all matching, pretty black,
If you've seen the video, some of you might not have watched it, but
Oh, no,
Jim's
they've
tank,
all watched it.
Jim's
sure.
tank had popped a leak. He tried fixing it. He was, over it. He said,
Now, see,
"I'm
I thought
throwing in the towel."
Jim Sheasley had like a 55-gallon, 75-gallon, and he called me and he's like, my fish are in tubs on the floor. Can I buy something from you guys? And Jim, you guys all know Jim Sheasley. He's helped us out so much. He sent us in the sharks. He sent us in the action figures of us. Bigrich is a wrestler, that kind of stuff. And then the Bambi or the mermaid suits and stuff. You stay away. Back off. Get away. So, and he's always donating stuff and helping us out. So I thought we just got this. Stop now. Listen to me.
He's just sitting on your shoulder.
Stop.
He's trying
Do you remember the guy's name that donated the 210-gallon tank?
10-gallon tanks?
Or 210-gallon tank?
No, I was not involved in that. I didn't watch the video. I have no idea.
Call Reaper real quick on my phone and find out. I want to put his name out there. Okay. The Reaper's on my list. So this guy donated us a 210, and so I'm like, I'm not even going to take it out of the van. I'm going to give it to Jim Sheasley. So I told Jim that, yeah, we have something. We'll work out something for you, blah, blah, blah. I didn't tell him I wanted to give it to him free. And next thing you know, we go out there, and I thought we were going to give him a great big upgrade. We go out there, and his tank was a 240 that leaks, and we're giving him a 210. I'm like, oh, man, I kind of feel bad now.
Do you remember his name?
Josh is finding out the name right now. No, maybe not.
Columbus?
Yeah, so it was definitely in Columbus. He donated the 210-gallon
His name
tank.
was Ryan.
Ryan.
All right. Thanks, Reap.
Thanks,
That was
Reed. So Ryan donated a 210-gallon to us, and we went ahead and donated to Jim Sheasley. I don't want it to look like we're donating this to Jim. We got it from Ryan, which was a great thing he did.
No,
And
here's the thing. Ryan donated it to the cause. He's great. But like we do here, Jim's helped us out many times. He wanted to
he
buy a
needed
tank
help.
off of
He
us.
needed
So we're just like, just
take
give
it.
to,
Here you
to
go.
Jim.
Give it to
so,
Jim.
So now Ryan donated something to us that helped Jim, and bam, everyone's happy.
Yes, and he got the 210-gallon tank, and actually his was brown and stuff. Now with the black stand and the black tank and the nice lids and the black background, it looks amazing where it's at. He's really happy with it, and we're happy we could help. And thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, buddy. You did great. Of course we kept the two FX5s. I'm sorry, Jim. FX6s.
Yes.
And we collect them, we use them on all our tanks. I gave Jim 2 other canister filters, and anything else he'll need I'll give him too. So You just let us know what you need, Jim, and we'll go through our stuff and find it for you.
Will
Anything.
Star in the chat. What's up, Will Star?
Here's
He
Skylar.
said, hey everyone, Josh, you need a Sasquatch hand puppet. No, I think, Will, you need a Sasquatch hand puppet on your live
See,
streams.
people don't understand though. The whole reason that Will and his channel got started about looking for Bigfoot was Will was drunk one night. And I
Tell me more.
I put on the Bigfoot outfit, and I was walking around his backyard just as a joke. I wanted to scare him when he woke up. So, he thinks he actually saw a Bigfoot is how drunk he was. It was just me in a pair of slippers that had hair on them.
So what you're telling me is you told him to flap around and find out.
Right.
Oh, you got Flappy out already?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, no.
Okay, Skylar was just out there, the leader of the OCA.
That was for you guys.
The leader of the OCA, they get in speakers coming in from Canada, Germany,
You
whatever.
already said this.
Well, Skylar was out there doing this. I want to give her a little bit of
That was on the silent stream we had. You never mentioned
Oh, that's right.
this.
We never mentioned it. Oh, my God.
Oh,
The silent
no.
stream, the first 10 minutes.
What's a drinking word?
Hold up.
Rewind.
Yeah, because we went 10 minutes of talking, and then the Mara runs in here telling them we're not online.
You guys went 10 minutes without being on.
And we talked up a storm. We had all kinds of things to say. So anyway, she took the speaker and
His buddy.
the leader of the OCA all the way through and did a tour and stuff. So now she's done and she's in here with us.
Nikki Clark says, I see you use a lot of FX. Are they better than other brands? So I will say this. With the FX filter, they are tried, tested, and true. A lot of the other, canister filters, I won't name names because I'm not
Well, there's
bashing
certain
them.
ones that are only big, like the Suns, the FXs, and stuff like that. They're big filters.
Okay.
Your little Fluval 403s aren't near as big.
But what I'm getting at is we've had Fluval filters not changing an armature, a pump, seals, nothing, have lasted us 10 years.
Right.
They fit filter 300 gallons or so. They're great fit filters. They're easy to take apart, easy to clean. They're simplistic. And if something does go bad, there's a whole drawer full of replacement parts if we need.
Replacement parts we got.
If you're dealing with 10 different filters, you've got a Sun here, a Fluval there, you've got a Marina here. You're like, well, crap! I've got to deal with all these replacement parts. We deal with
We try
one brand.
keeping the same
That's
brand,
So that's why.
And if something breaks,
they are
we can
great.
use it for parts for other pumps. Like if the external output nozzle breaks off because something landed on it or something. Well, that's a great working pump, but we cannot use it. We can use that motor for any other FX5 or 6 that goes bad. They fit.
Omar, $20 says, "What's up, fellas?
Omar the Duck Man.
I think it's time I donate some more ducks."
Omar, we are ducked out. We have ducks on the back shelves. We have ducks up by the saltwater tank. We have ducks in the house. There's ducks everywhere, son.
See, what you need
Thank
to do
you.
is send him a duck costume.
Yes. If you ever get to visit OFR, you're wearing the duck costume, Omar. All right. Let's see what else we got to talk about here.
Someone's asking about Mom. Have you considered a nursing home?
Dude, I fought to get her out of the nursing home because she was so horribly taken care of. She went from an ICU nursing home to a regular nursing home, and they screwed up her medicines. Her whole right arm was like swollen up twice the size of a normal arm because they gave her the wrong IV antibiotics, and she was allergic to it. And then they wouldn't give her her medicine.
No matter which way you put it.
Then she got bed sores. I've had her here for 2 years at home. Not one bed sore. Not one on the back of her heels. Not one on her back. Not nothing. At the nursing homes, I'd go in there, and she's just laying there, and I don't know when she last was turned, They're terrible. I don't care what anyone says, where you work, how good do you think that is. They're horrible. You've got one nurse that takes care of like 30 patients, and then they all play the game, the blame game. I go in there. I'm like, who was supposed to wipe the blood off her mouth? Oh, that was the orderlies. Okay, well, they didn't do it. Well, let me talk. Who's supposed to change her? She's here with a full diaper. Oh, that was this person and that person, and everybody passes the buck. I go in there, and every single time, because I stayed at the hospital with her day and night. After the 30 days at the hospital, she went to an ICU nursing home, and I was not allowed to stay there. I could only be there during the day. So during the day, I was there, and I was reading her all your guys' comments and all this stuff. And, then she got moved to Avon nursing home, where she immediately lost, 12 pounds in 1 week. They didn't feed her at all. She fell through the cracks. They didn't turn her. They didn't nothing. She laid in that bed and got this huge sore on her back right above her butt crack. It's called the coccygeal region. And it was black necrotic skin. And it was about 2 inches thick where it's swollen up. I had to pack this hole with the stuff that ate away the necrotic skin, and then I had to clean it. Dude, it was horrible. She's still got a scar from that on her back now, right above her butt crack, from the nursing home. I fought and fought and fought, and I got her taken home from there. And she's been great since. One time, she had to go back to the hospital, and she was in the hospital for 3 weeks. She got another pressure wound on the back of her heel. She's never had one here. We reposition her, we take care of her, we clean her, we change her diaper. She's never been taken care of better than she is here at this house. And we have super nurses like Mara out there. Mara, you're the greatest. So
tell me something I don't know.
Right. and then, I don't want to pat my own back, but, I take good care of her. They don't at the nursing homes. There's too many, in there, and then too many, you can pass the buck. It wasn't my fault. It was that person or that person, Nursing homes suck. And I could take a break by putting her in, it's called respite care, which the nursing home will take care of her for the weekend so that you can have a break and get some sleep. I have not used that option not one time. I worked for the first 7 months having her home 24 hours a day. I mean, I was at my wit's end. I was sleeping on her bed next to her. My head was just down. When the alarms would go off, I'd wake up, I'd take care of her. That's how I did. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the first 7 months. And then we got Mara. Then Mara got Evelyn in. And, it's been great since. But, I will never, ever, and I don't suggest any of you guys ever let your loved ones go to a nursing home. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay, let's go on because I'm very passionate about that. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Someone's asking how old is the white Amphiphus in the 4400? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The white what?
I don't know what fish that is.
Okay, let's go. Let's narrow it down.
The only white
one's in there, right?
Is
the red devil.
Yeah, it's a white Midas.
Well, a Midas,
but
yeah.
It's white with red on it.
Right. How old is he? I'd say, isn't he around 6 years old?
No, he's next to death. We've had him probably 3 years, but we rescued him and he was already big. Now, I say big as in, probably, full grown. But once you put a big fish into a bigger tank, you'd be amazed at what a big tank can do to a bigger fish.
He instantly gives a growth spurt, yeah.
A growth spurt?
Spurt.
Yeah, he's a good sport.
I'm going to smack. Hey, can you pass this down? There you go.
Easy. If that's the fish you're referring to, then yeah. So a majority of fish that we have are rescued, so we can only talk about how old we've had them in our care, and how big they were when we got them.
Right.
There's a few fish out there that we've had for a very long time, and we can to tell you this, like Brutus. He's coming up on 4 years old.
6.5 foot in 4 years.
Yeah, it's insane. Just like them Peruvian sharks, they're over 3 foot. They're coming up on 4 years old in September as well. You know, stuff like that. We grow them out, and even if you don't remember, there's these things called videos and posts. You can go back and say, hey, when did we get them? Oh, just look back in the videos, and you can be like, oh, here we got them. I do that all the time. Because I don't go to some pad and say, hey, I got this fish on this date, but I don't remember it all in my head. I go back and look at videos sometimes. Yes, the devil has been here for a long time, but he was a rescue called Lips. Is that his name?
Lips, yeah.
Because he came in, he had these red lips.
Solid red lips.
Looked
now
like
they
lipstick.
They have moved to the red's now up on his cheek. But yeah, he looked like he had lipstick, and his name was Lips.
See, what people don't understand is, you know, you can put a fish in different water quality, and their patterns will morph. You know, some fish that might have no pattern for you might start showing signs of a pattern here, or, you know, spots might morph. You know, stingrays are the biggest, you know, acute user of this. You know, when you get a stingray as a pup,
right,
and you see a stingray, you know, 12 inches long, you're like, wow, that's not the same fish. You're like, yeah, they morph. You know, their patterns change. They, you know, have more dots. Their dots break. So, like, you know, we have them white the diamonds out there. They look phenomenal. I'm still impressed with them, but they don't look nothing like the day that they came here. I mean, there's still resemblances, but, you know, their spots have broken. They've gotten more dots, and, I mean, they're just great. I mean, that's the same thing applies to a lot of fish.
Right. Oh, how about the new fish that came in? People are wanting to know. The Vitatus African Gladfish.
I already talked about it. He's doing good.
I don't remember this at all. I'm sitting next to you. The gold clown knives that came in with them.
I talked about I was going to yell at Reaper if he was here, because he was having people go up and crop.
Right. But that don't mean he made it.
Yeah,
he made it. He's doing good.
And I talked about him probably moving into 600 this weekend.
Okay, good.
The gold clown knife is fine. They're all fine. I showed them in my video the next day.
Okay, so that'll be tomorrow's video.
No. This was yesterday's video.
Oh, okay.
Get with the program, dude. All right, we got OBG Foster, $5. Says, I have a cousin who teaches nursing. What can or should I tell her about the job?
Well, here's what I do. When I call, I just called a bunch of independent contractors on the nursing channel, and here's my thing. Hi, my name is Rich. And my number is this. I've got your number off the independent, you know, nursing blah 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 channel, and you know, we have a 51-year-old female, 100 pounds with a trach, no ventilator. And we're looking for fulfill as many hours as possible. We've got up to 68 that the county's willing to pay for. So any hours, we're very flexible. Any hours you need, blah, 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 you know, give us a call. We're in Strongsville. And that's what I told every one of them. So I left messages for like 11 different nurses, and I haven't gotten one call back yet.
What is this question I just had? Oh, how much would it take you to cut your hair, Bigrich?
Gee.
I got it.
How much do you think? To cut all this, I got all this in the back, you know.
To have someone fly in and honorably cut it, just the
I don't care if they fly in, walk in, crawl in. I don't care. To cut my hair, how much should I let it go for?
How much are you going to cut off?
I know what you said.
Down to a buzz cut. Let it be the longest hair possible.
I can whisper my answer in her ear, and then you can say yours, and she can say mine.
Okay.
All right. Tell me how much you would say.
No, I'm going to say it out loud.
Wait. No. You write it on the back of this paper.
I'm just here. I got my thing right here. I'm just saying I won't cut it for anything less than this because,
you got it.
yeah, I got it.
supposed to see it.
You're not supposed to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Josh,
Put yours face down. Here's his phone. I haven't looked at it. Say it.
$50,000.
No way.
He said 50K.
Well, you figure we got 150,000 followers, right? If everybody puts up, 150,000 followers.
30 cents. 33 cents.
If everybody puts up 33 cents, we would get 50K. I would spend it on the rescue. I would then cut my hair.
No, but you've answered this question before.
Oh, that's how you knew? Okay.
You don't want to cut your hair.
I don't want to cut my hair. No. So, I can't believe we come up with the same thing, though. Yeah, I would not, period. Here you go, Josh.
Got Kevin Waldbaum, $100. That's for Josh to try the Cheeseball challenge.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
you
Josh.
weren't here last week.
The hell's the Cheeseball challenge?
Okay, no, stop, Skylar.
Honey,
Cheese balls are right there. Okay, grab the cheese balls, Josh. Now, do you think you can eat 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds? It's the cheese ball challenge.
Maybe.
30
but
cheese balls.
does
We'll
it
let you
mean
taste
I
one.
want to?
Taste
They're
one.
good. They're good.
They're really good. Taste one and chew it, and then you tell me.
But I don't eat this shit.
Hey, somebody
It's
donated
$100.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's either I'm going to go for it or not. So just start the timer.
Okay. Hold up.
Hang on.
Let me get a
Got it?
timer going. No. Get him 30 cheese balls out here.
Yeah, I don't want you cheating, Josh. Here, no, give me this.
No,
Hey,
me
put
and
it
her
down.
me and her both
No
tried
cheating.
this last week.
3, 6, 10. Here, I'm going
Clock. Okay,
All
now
right.
we go to
11,
timer.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Minutes.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Hang on.
22, 23, 24,
0
25, 26,
seconds. Let's go to 30.
27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay.
Perfect.
You saw that? You're good with that? Take
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna treat
30
myself.
cheese balls on the tray. No, let go. 30 cheese balls on the tray. There's Josh. I've got 30 seconds on
Make
the
sure you
phone.
have the water nearby.
Now I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to hit the button when I say go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let me say 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 29 seconds. 28 seconds. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
What the
7,
heck?
6, 5, 4, 3,
It's
2,
small.
1. Your mouth is full.
Josh cheated.
No, he got better than both of us.
He didn't do that. But he
Dude.
also cheated.
I got the best, okay? I was down to 11 cheese balls, and I'm trying to eat, and I'm like, it's so dry. It's so dry. How did you chew them like that? He can't talk. Still, this is 20 minutes later. You crushed them all up and put them in your cheeks.
Yeah, all he did was
That's
just
tough.
shove them in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Was that good?
Terrible.
You got closer than I did. When I got to 0, all cheese balls were gone.
How many
They
did I
were
get?
not swallowed.
got
All
like
30 were
12.
puffed in your cheeks.
No, you had
You
to,
got down 11. I got down 20.
what you have to do. Whose channel? Your inner man versus food.
Sir, you did better than I. You still didn't win, but you did better than I.
You didn't say I had to swallow them. You said 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds.
Yeah, not stored in your cheeks, swallowed, eaten.
You,
All
you
of them
acted
were
like a
crushed.
chipmunk.
He was a chipmunk.
Nope. Prove
You
it.
couldn't even talk until 20 seconds later.
Prove it.
How funny. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. That was awesome. That was so funny.
Now I got cheese balls all over my hand.
You like them cheese balls, don't you?
I'm just washing it down.
I knew my
He
son.
just likes the balls.
He like, yeah. How'd that that go?
Well, you take 30 cheese balls and wash it down with vodka.
Was that what you're drinking?
Uh,
What? I can't see.
This comment.
You're moving. Stop moving.
All right,
You'll see
I
it
gotta go
coming up.
wash my hands. This is terrible.
Somebody said at
I'll
least
be
he
right
didn't
back.
spit.
Oh my God! Get out of here. He didn't swallow neither.
They're all over my beard.
He said they're all over my beard. Oh my goodness!
It's all over
You
his
guys are
beard.
hilarious.
And at least he didn't.
Brittany Ziblis come in. She gifted 20 Ohio Fish Rescue memberships. Wow. Thank you, Brittany. That's amazing.
All right, we got Gaia's Aquatic and Pets. 100 yen says my channel needs help. Love OFR. Well,
Where's that
thank
at? I
you
don't
guys.
see it.
That's above it. No, you got to go to the thing and scroll above.
Oh, I should put on all chat. That's why I'm not seeing things.
There you go.
Live chat. There we go.
All
Oh,
right,
I don't see it.
it's right above Brittany's comment. Scroll up. Scroll
Okay, I'm going.
up. Oh, because you just clicked live chat. It's
Yeah, it's
literally-
not showing up. Okay. Well, you'll have to handle that one.
I did. Oh man.
That's something else, ain't it? You start
not
listening to that
enjoyable.
countdown, and you're like, no, there's no way I'm gonna do it. You gave it one heck of a try. I'll give you
I
that.
feel like I would have done better not hearing your countdown.
Countdown's there to let you know how much time you got left. I did better than Skylar. You did better than me. You got them all in your mouth, but I didn't say them in my mouth. I got down to where I only had 11 left, but everything was swallowed. You know. So
I mean,
I was a real woman.
what I should have done was halfway through, took a drink of water, it up just
Right.
dissolved everything. Next time I know. Next
The
time
next
I know.
$100 challenge he's ready for.
Next time, 30 years from now, my kids challenge me to the Cheeseball challenge. I'm going to remember this day.
Okay, now, next thing up. We went over there and gave Jim Sheezer that tank. He said he's setting it up with geophagus. Just like the ones that I have, because he saw how pretty mine was. He wants one, right? So I'm like, well, what's with all the fish that were in it? They're in tubs on the floor. Well, he gave it to us. We had a bunch of Jack Dempsey's, a couple dove eyes, some catfish, some red devils, stuff like that. We got rid of all them yesterday. Guy come up with this big pool pond, and he come up and took them all. So they got a new home, Jim. He says, $20, what do you feed your geophagus? Well, Jim, we're not going to tell you.
We got
He
big
wants-
shrimp,
he's got like
we got
9 of
little
them.
shrimp.
He's got like 9 of them that he wants to get looking like ours. And they're pretty nice looking. But
Yep.
he wants to get
Jumbo
looking like
shrimp?
ours. Yeah, we do feed him shrimp. And
pellets.
pellets, right.
Kevin Waldbaum, another $100 says, "Man did it, kudos." Of course, that's what we call a good old-fashioned fun. Even though I got cheese balls all over my beard.
He got cheese balls on his hairs. What kind of balls you got on your hairs? He got cheese balls. The worst kind.
He's got balls all over his hairs.
Thank you, Kevin. That was awesome of you.
Oh man.
You okay, Josh?
So where the hell did this cheese ball challenge come
I
from?
don't know. We were talking last streaming. First they did it to Skylar, then they did it to me, and now they're doing it to you.
So no wonder you had a good stream last week. You were all just putting balls in your mouth.
Oh, come on. It's a family-friendly show.
Talking about cheese balls. What do you mean?
I can't take this kid nowhere.
BMW Bike says, OFR, I've possibly got the biggest fish you can get here in the States. A Caspian sturgeon from the Caspian Sea. I had shipped to me about 18 years ago. It's now 14 foot, and I have it in my pool.
No way. Nice.
I'm going to call baloney until you post a picture.
Pictures didn't happen. You says Josh sounded like Bubba Shrimp.
You know, life's like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get inside.
It might be a cheese ball.
Chocolate-covered cheese balls.
Why hasn't somebody done that? Look at Skylar. She's like grossed out.
I mean, chocolate-covered potato chips are amazing. So, I mean, I'd imagine it'd be good.
There you go, Josh.
We've got OBG Foster, $2, says, what kind of fish are people hoping to adopt?
Oh, you will not believe
Small
how many people.
ones, tall ones.
Right. Big ones,
All
fat
ones.
ones.
All ones.
You will not believe how many people call me and be like, oh, I saw your video with the new Fly River Turtle. I would like to adopt it, please. I'm like, oh, the Fly River Turtle's not for adoption. Oh, well, I see it in there. What about one of your other Fly River Turtles? No, they're not up for adoption. Well, then why do you advertise, blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, we don't actually advertise that we're adopting every fish that we have. All the new fish coming in, we can adopt out. If there's something in there we want to put into our display, we will do that. Other than that, all the fish, 95% of all fish coming in gets adopted out. And rather immediately, you know what I'm saying? When we take in fish to hold on to things, like we got a 2.5 foot red tail, a 30-inch red tail, we'll put it in the Pacu tank and wait for the public aquariums for it to build up and call them with a bunch of fish that are in there. You know, now we're trying to build Brian Barczyk's public aquarium, so he's having us hold on to a bunch of fish and do that kind of stuff. After that, we've got Electric City Reptile Den and Public Aquarium. They are opening up a new place in Florida that we will fill up with fish and stuff too. So we have been, you know, pretty busy lately.
Brittany Ziv was gifted another 20 OFR memberships. Thanks, Brittany.
Oh my goodness, Brittany. She's amazing.
She's so nice every single week.
She is. She's like how every mod should be. Just a sweetheart and niceness, you know? You could take some lessons there, Skylar. You're a mod.
Reaper, $5, says 450 watching, only 270 likes. Hit that like and share, people, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
Reaper, what did I have to say when he was on there tonight? I remember I had to say something. Do you remember what that was?
For what?
When Reaper got on tonight, I was going to say something. Mahamana. No?
I have
Chris
no idea.
Tucker, if you go below the post that Brittany donated the memberships, there will be a little pop-up that says next time you could be a lucky recipient. You have to press the Allow Gifts button. If you press that button, you will be put into a pool of candidates. If you are in that pool, then you can receive a free membership if someone does gift a membership.
Very nice. This is all new stuff to me.
Yeah. Gaia Aquatic and Pets. Another 40 yen says 1,000 subs till monsoon. Don't know what that means, but I hope you get your subs. So, you know, it is always tough, you know, to get the first 1,000 and then 2,000. But, you know, once you start getting rolling, you figure out what people want, and then it's just a domino effect, and it keeps on going. You'll have good months. You'll gain a lot. Some months you'll gain next to nothing, and it'll just be a roller coaster ride. Just keep on riding it. Keep on trying. Eventually you'll find something that works. Just don't give up on it.
Here you go, Josh.
Graffiti Clithy, I don't know what that says, was wondering if you guys would be interested in my King Super Red Arowana. I've had it for about 8 months now. Unfortunately, I have to rehome it as I'm moving overseas and can't take it with me.
Of course.
First thing is...
it's illegal in the United States.
Yes, but we do have a permit, so we are able to rescue them and home them.
and take them in. If anybody has any that they're worried about or anything, we can take them in here.
Bring them here.
And
no
it can be
questions
anonymously.
asked.
We don't have to tell who it was,
Exactly.
so we can keep it here. You know why? We work with the Department of Agriculture. We work with the, what's the other one? The local one. I'm drawing a blank. Wildlife, something another. There's like five words to it. Department of Wildlife.
Agriculture.
I don't know, but
We work with them.
the local Department of Wildlife. The sergeant there is a female, and she offered to write me a 5-year permit for any fish that we can take. You know what I'm saying? So she's working with us very well. She's doing great things, and she likes what we do. So she's willing to write us, like if we get bowfins in or something, and you're not supposed to have bowfins, she'll write us a permit for 5 years. So we can get a handwritten permit for any fish that's local. Now the Department of Agriculture, they are the ones that tell us where we can take the fish that are like illegal, highly illegal and stuff. They'll give us a list of who around us has the permits or the permits that we can get ourselves to be able to keep that fish.
So because we are a 501c3, we can get the same permits that a zoo has.
Yes, depending on the prices. Now, some of them are like $20,000 a year. Well, of course, we don't want bears and tigers and all that, oh my. So we don't have to pay that kind of price. But, for certain, fish species, it could be, pretty expensive.
Brittany Ziblis, another $10 says, wow, didn't know that, Josh. Also, gifting on mobile just now became available. Instead of doing a super chat, you can choose to gift memberships.
Wow. Hey, Brittany, if you didn't have AZ Fish Room and I wasn't taking care of my disabled wife, I'd be marrying you, girl. She's a sweetheart.
Hold up.
Hold up.
If AZ didn't have Brittany, you'd probably be marrying him, too.
I'd be marrying him, too, yeah. Love you guys. No, you guys are the greatest.
All right. Where are we at? Will Star wants us to try the peanut butter challenge. You know what, Will Star? I say get paid.
What's the peanut butter challenge?
It's a jar of peanut butter in 2 minutes.
Oh, I can do it.
You can do it?
You know what, Josh? Let me tell you this, okay? And this is to AZ out there, because he was the one challenging us last week. First challenged her, then challenged me, and then after we did all this, he's wanting another challenge, and he calls me on the phone, and I'm like, stop pulling my strings, puppet master. I am not your puppet that you can make do whatever you want for money. And he's like, yeah, you are. Oh, it was funny. Oh, I can definitely do the peanut butter challenge. For sure.
I don't think so.
Oh, I know so.
No, I don't think
You
so
guys,
either.
you guys go to the bank, get your money ready. Next week we will do the peanut butter challenge.
Why is Skylar so quiet? Is someone Sliver Ritlin?
Well, she's using so loud. She's shutting down people's TVs with her screaming and yelling at me. She's so loud, and I told her, I'm like, Skylar, the mic, it's only it's so much. You got to be within them. Don't scream.
I'm being more behaved.
And she's like, I'm fine, Rich. I'm like, dang it, that's too loud, Skylar.
I'm being more behaved.
She's learning, guys. She's learning. She's being more behaved.
BMW Bikes chime back in, says, yes, the USDA made me get a license after we settled in court, and I've been visited regularly by the USDA about the sturgeon. So if that is the case, depending on where you're at, I'd like to come and do a video on it. Like, that's a cool story. I would like to get the background.
For sure. Where are you located at?
Do a video on it.
BMW Bikes. Where are you located at, buddy? We would like to come do a collab with you.
All right, so...
Wait, can Josh bring a saddle and ride this 14-foot?
Oh, I'm going swimming. It don't matter. If you invite me over and tell me I can't go swimming, I ain't coming over. That's my my happy place, you know. Rich, where's the purple cup?
Right here, it's after the orange cup, okay? It's waiting. It's still full. The night ain't over yet, buddy. I told you guys I'll allow myself 3 drinks. Here's the orange cup. See? There was the first one. It's empty. The second one's almost empty. Third one's there. We're working on it.
Woo.
Anna Watson says, Skylar, are you okay? Look down.
I'm okay. I'm totally fine.
What's the look down thing mean?
I don't know.
She kind of looks like she's straight off the set of Dazed and Confused. She's just like, yeah, dude.
You never heard of that movie, have you?
No, but I like the song.
Because you're 23 years old.
I like the song.
I'm like, you know, have you ever seen the movie Roadhouse? She's like, what's that? I'm like, have you seen Patrick Swayze? She's like, who's that? I'm like, oh my God. You never saw the movie Ghost? She's like, no. I'm like, oh my God, these are amazing movies. And she never seen them. She's like, Rich, I'm only 23.
I like the Kurgan. Don't listen to them, Skylar. You're perfect just the way you are.
So Kevin Waldbaum said again, 150 if you do it, Rich. Talking about the peanut butter challenge, I admit.
I will do the peanut butter challenge for sure. I will. I can swallow me some peanut butter. I love it.
But while you're doing it, you have to sing your ABCs.
No.
So, Rich, I'm going to ask you a question.
What?
Are you going to spit or swallow?
Hey.
Come on, Skylar. You're horrible.
All
You're
right,
horrible.
Lord
It's a
Kiss,
family show.
$5 says like and share, everyone.
Adventures with Mikey goes Black Dog because we were talking about oh jeez, what was the Led Zeppelin song? What were we just talking about? I'm drawing a blank now.
Wait.
Led Zeppelin song.
Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused, yes. The movie is not Led Zeppelin song, but the Dazed and Confused is the movie, and then you know, Mikey brought up Black Dog, which I love. You know.
Are you ready for this? Kevin Waldbaum says, Rich, I got 500 if you do a whole jar of peanut butter.
Whole jar of peanut butter. In what timeline?
No dogs allowed.
Oh, dude, that's a horrible thing you brought up. That's. Is that not horrible? Is that not horrible?
What the
You gotta
heck, Josh?
tell them the story now. I'm sorry.
I can't. It's a kid-friendly show.
Oh my God.
My buddy Eddie T. Runner, the lead singer of Dirty Tricks I was in.
Wait. You guys can thank me now.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. He was working at a sales place, and him and all of his co-workers went together at this lady's house and got together with her kid, and they were in the basement waiting for her to come home to surprise her with a happy birthday surprise, right? Well, they hear her upstairs. She gets all ready, and then she starts calling the dog. Next thing you know, she comes downstairs naked as can be with a jar of peanut butter, and she had a scoop in this hand, and she was calling the dog. And she come down the stairs. I don't know why. I don't know how. All I know is she never showed up for work again, and everybody left. That's all I know. It was horrible.
You can connect the dots.
Right. Whoa.
All right. We got the unfiltered fish keeper, Kevin Josie, $5 says Big Rich. Bouncer story, please. Oh, it's story time.
Oh, you want a bouncer story? Let me, dude. This is the fish store. Let's ask fishy questions, okay? But I do got a great bouncer story. This is great. Do you know the band Ugly Kid Joe?
Ooh.
The Cat Stevens song, you know, Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. Okay? They were doing that song. And my buddy Eddie T, it was his birthday. He paid me $50 to make sure he's okay for the night. I was a bouncer at the time. He paid me $50 to go along with him. He can go to any bar and no one will touch him. Everything's fine. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a bouncer. Yeah, I'll take that $50, you know. So I go with Eddie and we go out and we go to the Odeon downtown and Ugly Kid Joe's playing. And they came out on stage. I'm sitting there. I got my arm on stage. I got my drink next to me, vodka and squirt. And, you know, they came out and they started playing, what was that song? Hate Everything About You.
Kevin Wallbaum chimed back in and says, you've got 5 minutes to eat the whole jar of peanut butter.
5 minutes? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You're going to lose that money, son. Anyways, so they come out and they start playing.
He loves peanut butter, by the way.
Hate Everything About You.
And dogs for some reason.
Would you? My God. You know, the song goes, I hate the rain and sunny weather, you know, and I hate your mama's guts too, or something like that. And you know, it goes on. And it's Hate Everything About You. Well, that was a great song. And, you know, I'm out there and I got my arm on thing. I got my drink in my hand. Eddie's next to me. It's his birthday. I'm making sure everybody stays off him. Don't nobody mess with Eddie. That's my $50 for the night, you know?
Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
That's it, right. So, anyways, this guy comes up to me and he's moshing out there for no reason. There's only like 2 people moshing on this song. There's no reason to mosh on this song. Anyways, he comes up and I go to drink my drink and he noshes into me and bashes me and I spill my drink all over me. I turn around, I'm like, dude! You know, and I went back around and I'm sitting there. Now, Ugly Kid Joe is right here, the lead singer. He's got his mic stand right in front of me and he's right there. He's singing to me, you know, basically. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you rock, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the dude hits me again. So I turn around and I chest him. He hits like 3 people, that hit like 10 people, that hit like 30 people. The whole crowd went down. I'm like, oh my shit, oh my God, oh my God. So what do? I turn back around, I grab my drink, and I start drinking like nothing happened, right?
She says, I'm glad Diesel's at Josh's house.
Oh, that's horrible. You know, you guys suck. So anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, you're rocking, blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, I see the lead singer from Ugly Kid Joe. He backs up on his mic and he's like this. And he's pointing at me like this. And I'm like, yeah, me, yeah, bro, yeah. Next thing you know, I get picked up by like 5, you know, security guards that think they're badasses. And being a bouncer myself, I knew when you get carried out, you get thrown, right? So as I go through the double doors, I grab the center thing and they went to throw me. And they couldn't throw me, so they set me down. Well, there's a cop right there. So they tell the cop, blah, blah, blah. He puts me up against the wall. I'm standing there. I got my hands against the wall, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, officer, I didn't do nothing wrong. It was the other guy. He bashed into me, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, they come carrying out this guy. Wait, this is great. Listen, you guys got to listen. They come carrying out the guy that bashed into me. And I'm like, officer, that's the guy right there. And they set him down on the ground, and he takes off running. So now the cop puts one handcuff, one of the side of the handcuffs on my hand, and it's around behind my back. He puts one handcuff on. He takes off running after this guy, right? So I look around, I'm like, and I start going this way. And I got the cop's handcuffs on my hand. I walked up to the other building, I took around the corner, and I took off running. Down in the flats in Cleveland, right? I'm gone. You ain't catching me. The rabbit done died. I'm gone. So now I get home and I've got a cop's handcuff on my hand. I did not go to jail that night, but I don't like Ugly Kid Joe no more. They're narcs. They will turn you in.
Should we read what Joshua Price said?
Snitch. Narc.
Snitch, right.
Snitches get stitches.
Right, yeah. No Ugly Kid Joe for me, no more. That was horrible. They were one of my idols.
We're just gonna wait here for a minute, you know.
That was funny.
Are you guys having fun over there?
Yeah, so Sue Ann said, "This is why I love Fridays."
Oh, you just love story time with Big Rich. No other story time, just the Big Rich stories they love.
Just when I'm here.
No. We made
Just
the
when I'm
most
here.
money we've ever made last week when you weren't here, son.
Yeah, Josh, I was you for a day.
She was you. She did you better
I
than you
didn't
do
swear
you.
one time either.
She never swore once. I swore once. She beat
No,
me.
you-
She did not swear. She did not swear. I was so proud of her. You beat me. I swore. You did not. I was so proud. I was scared to have her on because she swears so much, you know? And she ended up not swearing at all. I was so proud of her.
So for those of you that did not hear, the drinking word for next week has already been approved.
What's that?
Hashtag 4Diesel.
No! Dude, I would never. How dare you people? What is wrong with you people?
What is wrong with the audience?
You
man?
guys got serious mental problems.
I got $20 on it.
Sebastian says, "Dear Rich, you still have those cuffs?" Yes, I do. They're real police officer cuffs. They're hanging on my wall in my bedroom.
They're only used for the story. Don't worry. All right, we got Brittany
I saw
Sibless
that.
with another 10 OFR memberships. Thanks, Brittany.
Aaron Cazzoli says, "I love Big Rich's stories." Oh my God, do you guys want to hear another story from down in the flats in Cleveland? It was amazing.
Oh, you saw something funny, didn't you?
Brian Jennings says, I'm glad you donated the dog at the rescue. Did you give the new owner the remaining peanut butter?
This is not funny, Josh. This is not funny.
No, I'm gonna be with Josh on this
I'm
one.
having a grand old time here. Oh, doobie.
Fishroom Dave says, "How did you get the cuffs off?" Well, it's very simple. Police cuffs are very similar. It's just a round key with one thing off the side. You can bend a paper clip in an L shape and be able to unlock them and pull them out. Very simple, but nobody has a paper clip on them when they get arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Brittany Ziblis said that last one was for Josh's best host fun. See, told you. And also a glamping story. So it was just a house in the woods. We went, I lived around there in college, so I've done all of it. But it was, they wanted to go and hang out. It was fun. But I will tell you this. I'm there less than half hour. The kids want to run around. They said, Josh, you can't get me. They wanted to play hide and seek. So we're playing hide and seek with the kids. Don't tell me what to do like you're my dad.
I'm telling you what
shit.
you do. I am your dad.
So yeah, we're playing hide and seek with the kids and whatnot. And I go to take off. I turn around. I kick the darn wall, and I break my toe. It was all bent weird and purple. I reset it, and we're good to go. Well, that's the best story you get.
Here's another one.
All right, Unfiltered Fish Keeper, $2 says Irish Wolfhound waist high. ...
God.
Hashtag poor diesel.
Man, stop with that, okay? That is not funny.
I added the poor diesel.
Oh, you idiot. Look, I had an Irish Wolfhound. Her name was Kiera. She was amazing. She was huge. When she'd get up on her hind legs, she was over 7 foot tall. She was thick. She'd look down at my dad with her paws on his arms. Her head would be looking down at him. She was amazing dog. We had somebody broke into our house, and she took him on. He shot her in the shoulder, out her chest, and then shot her a second time through her mouth, in her other shoulder, and out her chest over here. She still pinned him. And by the time the cops got there, she was dead. She was an amazing dog. I can't believe I even said that. I haven't talked about her in so long. She was a great dog. I loved her. I want another Irish Wolfhound so bad. I love they're so family friendly and so they will defend you. Oh my God. She gave her life defending us. She was an amazing dog.
So leading into Kevin Waldbaum's $10 super chat. Do you like chunky or creamy peanut butter? I'll order it and Amazon it to you.
I've got 2 things of Jif Creamy in there. They're yay big. The big, I buy them at least once every 2 months or so, and I that's how I have my peanut butter. I love my peanut butter. Peanut butter is good for you. We don't have any dogs here. Just saying, you creeps.
So that did not, resonate and answer his question. He said creamy peanut butter, and he likes Jeff. None of that Peter Pan peanut butter alert shit.
No crunchiness, no nothing. It's all creamy peanut butter. Jif is the best.
Let's get
Oh my God, Depth Charge says peanut butter with Nutella. Amazing. That would be amazing. But you know, I don't eat bread no more, so I can't do that.
You have to freeze the Nutella, cover it in Jif peanut butter, and then dip it in chocolate.
And then freeze it.
Little bombs. Yep.
Oh yes, awesome. Oh my God, that would be so good.
Aaron Cazzoli, $10 says, "I'm sorry, Big Rich, but hashtag poor Diesel."
I love Diesel. He's my baby. I miss him. He was my dog. I'd let you take him to your house.
He was Mom's dog.
My dog. Mom wasn't around.
The dog was here for Mom.
Yes.
And since day one, he was my dog. You were like, take him. I will gladly give you Diesel back.
I'll trade you for Allura. Diesel for Allura.
No. I have them both. I will give you Diesel.
Okay, I'll trade you Diesel for Allura.
No.
All right, Diesel for Brittany.
That's one of the most neediest
Diesel
dogs.
for Brittany.
No. She makes me delicious food. And I love her. You can't have her.
He said she makes me delicious food and I love her.
But Diesel, he's needy as shit. You can have him.
He always has been. He is like up your butt nonstop.
He's been 10 times worse since Allura has been born.
Because you got another baby in the house. He
He's
was
like,
your baby.
He's like, Dad, I'm the baby. Pay attention to me.
Dad. That's the way he is. Because you got a baby now. Bring him over here.
Swear jar. Who swore?
Nobody swore. Bring him over here now because now he's housebroken. No. No, stop it, people.
Diesel for Skylar.
I don't want Diesel here. Stop it. Stop it. I love my little Diesel. He's a great dog. Stop it.
Diesel for Skylar. I agree with Ethan Rock.
Oh my
101.
God.
Aaron Cazzoli says Josh is so funny with a bunch of laughing emojis.
I would disagree with
Can
that
we talk
statement.
about fish? Seriously, can we talk about fish? I'm here to help everybody's.
Skylar for Diesel?
Oh my
What the
God.
heck is this stuff?
Oh.
I need a bunch of toilets that need cleaned. Hey Diesel, you want to come over to Grandpa's for a day? All right, that was Kevin Waldron
Josh.
for $5.
Yeah,
We got
Yeah,
Brittany
there's
Ziblis, another $5. Says Josh, we tried steak in the air fryer. It was all right. You said it was the best. Any suggestions? So there's a certain way you have to cook it. You have to cook it at 450 degrees in the air fryer. You have to smother all edges in olive oil. And it also has to be sitting out room temperature. Then cover it in olive oil. Cover it with your seasoning. 6 minutes aside. 450 degrees in the air fryer. It's so soft, so good, so easy, so
See,
simple.
I've always cooked it under the broiler. 4 minutes aside for a 1-inch steak. Oh my God, so good. You know, and that's the way we've done it all of our life. You know.
All growing up, I was like A1 all day, every day, even on steaks that he cooked. But now I cook them in the air fryer, and as they come out of the air fryer, you take some butter and let it rest for like 5 minutes. Let the butter melt into it.
You're going to tell me you don't eat A1 no more.
I don't. Ask Brittany.
A1 is the best.
Ever since, if I have a bad cut of steak, I'll eat A1 with it. But if it's a good steak, cooked the way I like it, I won't touch A1.
Oh my God.
It's that good.
Oh my God.
I'll have to bring my air fryer over and make you, a ribeye or a debone and tell you to try it. Just shut up and try it.
Well, if you're going to cook me steak, I want, filet mignon or a porterhouse.
See, so I have a little discrepancy with that. Like, for the cost of filet, like, it's good. But I personally like a ribeye much better. The marbling in it, the
good.
fat.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just the taste. It's so good. And now with the cost of food, chicken's damn near $5 a pound. It's cheaper to buy steak.
No.
Yeah.
Not even close. You are so wrong. I was at Walmart yesterday looking at steak prices and like disgusted with it.
Like what, $12 for a
It was like
decent
$20.
ribeye.
What was it?
$20 for a T-bone, which is half of a porterhouse. That was one size, maybe an inch and a quarter thick. $20.
Well,
I'm
if
like,
you
oh,
go to
no.
Giant Eagle, you get them 5 for 25. Sometimes they have good steaks in there. But yeah, Walmart's really hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're god awful. Like,
Well, we're supposed to be talking fishy stuff here.
yeah, we're talking about steaks now. That's better.
Fishy stuff.
Steaks.
Fishy.
Steaks.
Fishy.
Hey, I'll be with Josh on this one. Fishy.
That's Bigrich. Josh's steaks. I'm fishy.
Yeah.
You're with fishy.
So we
Oh,
got
yeah, I'm a fishy.
Jason Grabowski, $1.50. He didn't say anything, so thanks, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Did you get
And
the one above
we
it?
got one more super chat for the night before we sign off, and it's from Fish Reminds Me of Her, $5. Says Skylar for Diesel is like first round pick for a third rounder. By the way, where is Lavaca the MBU buffer?
Oh my god! Wow, dude, we go to 8.
So is he saying Skylar's the first round or the third?
I don't know. I'm
round?
confused.
I'm confused.
Are you saying Skylar's the third rounder or Diesel's the third rounder and Lavaca passed away probably 5
A
months
year
ago?
ago, almost a year. Yeah,
I think it was like 5
something
months
like
ago.
that. Was it 5 months?
It's
Seems
been a
like
while.
forever. But the point is, we stay till 8, so you can
We
stay.
till 7:30. I got stuff to do. Unfiltered
you
Fish
don't.
Keeper, $5 says, ever try putting an MBU and a Fajaka together? I'm growing an MBU out and have a very docile Fajaka. So
In
I will
our
say
opinion,
this.
I would say never put a Fajaka with any other fish.
Yes, I would agree. But I have had one Fajaka. It was the nicest puffer in the world. He was about 13 inches long. He was in a 1,000-gallon. Lived peacefully with everyone. Never no bites, no
You
nothing.
can never say that. Oh, get a Fajaka. He'll be the same way.
Because
it's
we've had
personal-
10 other Fajakas.
Yes.
Mean as hell.
Mean, kill
But
everything.
we then gave this puffer to Joe Rockwell, our moderator, for his daughter, Little Miss Princess, which now there's a new Little Miss Princess. But we gave the puffer to him, and he started feeding her crayfish and all this stuff, and she turned into the meanest puffer ever. So there you have it. You can try it, but be diligent and don't lose.
What you're going to have to do is buy a bunch of them, one after another, and keep trying to end with fish. When you see the problems, sell it off, buy another one. You might be able to find one eventually that will get along with your fish. We know of Eric, Lavaca's parents, actually had a Fajaka puffer in a 300-gallon with other fish.
Yeah.
And, so it's not unheard of, but it's very, very rare, And then you never know. They'll get along fine, and then one day they'll kill everything in the tank. So you're always waiting on that.
All right, we got the last comment. OBG Foster, $2 says, "Can fish eat steak?" Well, yeah, they can. If they
Sure.
want to.
You guys got to understand, the catfish in the rivers, they'll eat dead bodies. They'll eat, dead, birds. What?
No, they will. But
Dead bodies?
why
They
is
will.
that the first thing you brought up?
Because catfish will eat anything on the bottom that's decaying. Period. So, period. That's what it is. They will eat anything. So if you want to feed them this or that, they will eat it. Now, is it the best for them? Not necessarily. What they eat in the wild, is that the best for them? Not necessarily. What's best for them is, like, say, 40% protein, 20%, animal fat, 10% veggies, 10%, and it goes on. So if you feed them, catfish chow, that would pretty much be the best thing for them, because it has a listing of a bunch of different stuff that's good for them. Now, do they get that from dead meat? No. Do they get that from dead flesh? No. But it happens. This is what they eat in the wild. So, it's rough to say, but, you got to go with facts that has actually happened. Catfish do eat, decomposed bodies and dead stuff, and, seriously, a dog drowns. You don't think that fish don't eat it?
No.
It's nothing but bones after a week from the fish eating all the stuff off of it.
All right, so that is going to conclude the stream. I have to go. So you can stay on if you want.
Let us know, guys. Here you go. You got another one. Let us
Brittany
know if you
Ziblis,
want us to.
$50 says pretty sure Josh wins most
Donations in a
live stream. Hashtag favorite host.
No, absolutely not. Last week we got $980. Our best week ever. We've never made that much in 1 week. That was amazing. You guys were amazing.
Jokester.
And this week, I don't know what we got. Maybe 300, 400.
Hey, I'm just saying hashtag favorite host.
I'm saying hashtag favorite host.
It's
me.
over this way.
No, me.
This way.
No. It's me.
So.
Well, that doesn't have to.
See, everyone's asking, stay till 8.
You guys can stay till 8.
We'll do
I
it.
have plans. I cannot. That's why I fed the fish earlier, and I gotta.
That's why you're not the favorite host.
See you, Josh. Been
See
nice
ya.
knowing you, buddy.
All right,
You got-
guys. It
take
was a
his chair.
pleasure.
I
will-
will take his chair.
I will see you all next week on yet another Stay Fishy Friday.
There goes your favorite host, guys. You know, bailing on you. Ouch,
Don't.
Say uncle.
He's pulling my
Say
hair.
uncle.
No.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye, Josh. You love you, buddy.
See ya.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Alright, now it's us two.
How dare you say and side with my son against me? I'm the one, I let you live here. I teach you everything.
Wait, what did I say that for?
Because I let you live here and I teach you everything, and then you side with him.
I'm a jokester.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
That's all there
goodness.
is to it.
Wow.
But now there's
Wow.
no Josh anymore. Don't have to be on his side.
Wow. Unbelievable. Hunter
Josh-
Reynolds says Josh is the best, though.
No,
Bite me, Hunter.
you're wrong.
Now
Actually,
here,
it's
Commander
Reaper.
Norland says, "Bye, Josh. Enjoy your weekend and give Laura a kiss." Now, see, that I understand. Yes, bye, Josh. Love you, buddy. Give our little granddaughter the best kiss ever. See, now I get that. What do you want? Are you drinking?
Maybe, maybe not.
Let me smell it. Oh my goodness, she's drinking. I thought you weren't going to drink no more. You snuck that past me. Wow, that smells like coconut vodka water.
What? How am I supposed to do the live streams?
Like me, straight as can be.
Yeah. I did them exactly like you.
Okay, let's see here. Depth charge says, is Skylar old enough to drink? She is 23 years old.
I'm
And
23.
not only that, her boyfriend gives
Yeah,
her permission to
tattoos.
drink. No. Put them down. You got tattoos on your lip. Show them your lip tattoo. Yeah. I thought she just had dark, dingy lips, when she showed me. I'm like, ooh, gross, what is that? And she goes, a tattoo. I'm like, oh, okay, now I can see it. It's just a tattoo. What does it say?
It says red rum from The Shining.
Red rum from The Shining on her lip. Amazing.
I have 11 tattoos.
Reading a bunch of you guys' stuff here. Swan says,
Coconut
that's
vodka.
not Gatorade?
It's never been Gatorade.
Miss Josh already. Really? He just left.
We're better than Josh. What do you think?
Oh my God. Reaper's the best. Yous are alright. From Aggressive
Oh,
Fish
no
Lover.
way.
Kelly Rama says, Rich is the best and best looking. I love you, Kelly. You are awesome. Right? She's the best. Oh, she says I'm the best looking. I love that. Wait.
No, I am.
Bruce 614 Kick says Rich is the only jokester around.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not at all.
Sebastian Simon says Skylar is awake.
Thank you, Sebastian. I am awake.
Somebody actually knows how much you sleep around here.
I do sleep a lot.
Fish reminds me of her for $1.90. Bigrich is the best host. Stay overtime, buddy. We will. Just for you. Thank you so much. Here you go. Here's drinking to you. Cheers.
Don't worry, this is not water.
By far, I smelled it. It smelled a little like coconut, a lot like vodka. Where'd you get coconut vodka? My goodness.
It's like up to here in vodka.
Sue Ann says hair pulling is the best. You saw me get pulled over by Josh. He grabbed. So you guys think this is all the hair I got here? No. There's a whole bunch over back. You know, it's back here. It's still back there. He pulled my hair and he had me over backwards. I couldn't do nothing.
My phone is dead right now. Here, keep scrolling down. Let's see
I'm
what-
going up. Josh is not the best.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, watch your mouth.
Hey, I stopped myself there, did I not?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, OBG Foster says Josh doesn't even have any bouncer stories. Awesome.
Yeah, what?
You can't do it without swearing, can you?
I stopped.
All right, no, listen. Everybody wanted to hear another bouncer story, and I went to go tell them. What was the story I was going to tell them? What was I going to say?
Somebody said, Skylar, can my dollhouse have an aquarium?
Yes.
Yes, it can. I'm actually going to make one for one of my dollhouses.
I have one out there that's 2 inches wide, 1 inch tall, and 1 inch thick.
Are you serious?
Somebody sent in for Tracy.
Are you serious?
It's a whole little goldfish tank.
You didn't tell
and
me
made
this.
with acrylic. So it's completely see-through and it's beautiful. You need to make a stand for that and have it in your dollhouse.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'll show you after the
didn't tell
show.
me.
It's up there for Tracy. It's on her display. You never looked at Tracy's
Tracy will
stuff.
get it when she wakes up.
No, Tracy will get it. You can order more just like it, is what I'm saying.
All right, well, I'll order more just like it.
Okay.
What the heck? You didn't tell me about that?
I did. I showed you everything Tracy got sent in from all these beautiful people from all over the whole planet. I mean, there's things come in from everywhere. We're talking, land down under. We're talking England and Germany and Czechoslovakia. And people sent stuff from everywhere for her, And it's amazing. That whole 3 tables full and then everything on the wall I showed you it. You just didn't take your time and look at each individual piece.
I wasn't paying attention to you.
Right.
I didn't want to hear what you were saying.
Exactly.
I'm just messing with you.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
Here, you missed the super chat. No, we'll go up. I think there was a super chat. I don't know.
No, Jim Sheasley says Josh bounced the guy out the front yard. Yes, he did. But then he come back and said he got jumped and wanted to, press charges. And we went to court, blah, blah, blah. He pressed charges against me and Josh, saying that we jumped him. And I've got a video of Josh fighting him in the front yard, right? Mm-hmm. And Josh tased him at the end of the yard and kept walking backwards as he kept attacking Josh, tasing him. Well, because he said he got jumped here, that we had to put in the video and saying that he did not get jumped. He was aggressively attacking Josh up the driveway. Well, they wanted Josh to go, to jail over this. It was a felony assault, right? And it didn't matter how much he was aggressively attacking Josh. They said if Josh wouldn't have walked him to the end of the driveway, that it wouldn't have been a fight. Well, the whole thing is, the last time Josh threw somebody out of here, he told him to leave, and the guy walks to the end of the driveway, which is like 60 feet long, and he started kicking in car doors and stuff and damaging people's cars. By the time we ran out there, he ran down the street. Everybody's car is damaged. So I told Josh, if, this is the last party we're having, New Year's Eve party, if someone comes in and don't have ID, don't let them in. Well, Josh walked him to the street. The guy threw his book bag, which shows that he's not even, of age. He has a book bag. And he throws it in his truck, turns around and dives at Josh. Well, Josh hits him with the taser, knocks him to the ground. The guy gets back up, comes at Josh. Josh hits him with a taser 4 times as Josh backed up the driveway. This should be an open and closed case, right? No, because this guy said that he got jumped by everybody here. So now I got indictments. Okay, the Strongsville police came here, and there was 20 officers came here at 5 o'clock in the morning, and they wanted me to come outside. And I'm like, absolutely not, I'm not going outside because you're going to take me downtown and whatever, and you're going to question me on something. And, I didn't do nothing wrong, so I'm not doing that. Call your lieutenant. And they're like, well, we're coming in. Stop.
Let's see what time it is.
Okay. They're like, we're coming in. And I'm like, no, you're not. Call your lieutenant. Get your lieutenant out here. Your captain, whatever. So as they did that, I shut the door and I went inside and I videoed the video of this guy attacking Josh all the way up the driveway. And I put it to the door, and all these 20 cops of Strongsville come in, and they were around my front door, and they watch it, and they're like, wow, this is nothing like he said happened. I'm like, I know. Now, if I'd have came outside, you'd have arrested me, taken me downtown. I'd had to put up bond and all this other stuff. Isn't this better if you find out the actual truth and do your job, And they left. 5 months later, we got indictments in the mail. They went downtown to Cleveland, and Cleveland pressed charges for F2, felonious assault, to do bodily injury, which is, it ain't an F5. This is a 10 to 15 year charge. So me and Josh, I took it all the way. I'm like, no, I've got a video. We're going all the way to the jury trial. Screw you guys. And finally, about the 10th or 11th pre-trial, my lawyers come back out and they're like, look, they don't even care about Josh. Because my thing was, Josh can't get a charge because he works for the city. If he gets a felony charge, he no longer has a job with the city. He's an engineer for the city of Cleveland. So I have to fight this. I don't care what kind of deal you guys come up with. We're not taking it. We're fighting it all the way to a jury trial. Then they came back out and they're like, look, Strongsville cops don't even care about Josh. They want you. I'm like, why do they want me? Well, because in 88 you had drug charges and blah, 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 and they think you're still dealing today. I'm like, I don't mess with no drugs. I'm fat. I got busted in 88, drugs back then, I don't mess with drugs now, and they didn't believe it. So next thing you know, they want me. So they said, if you plead guilty to F5 felonious assault, they will drop all the charges on Josh, and you're guaranteed probation, no jail time. So now, do I take it to trial and chance both me and Josh getting found guilty, or, because they were saying much more happened after the video, and that's not the truth, or do I take this charge now and make sure that my son never gets charged with it at all? So I took their deal, and I had to go in there and lie to the judge, because the guy had said that he had smacked my wife, Tracy, and that's why I jumped in. And this never happened. I don't know where he's coming up with this. But the judge had told my lawyers that, if he smacked my wife, I would have killed him, So he was very sympathetic to our cause. So my lawyers are telling me, go ahead and plead guilty. No, jail time, no nothing. We'll drop everything on Josh and blah, blah, blah. So I go in there and I have to lie to the judge and tell him, I'm sorry, Your Honor. When he smacked my wife, I went a little overboard, and I may have whooped his ass a little bit more than he should have had. And then they were asking for, hospital costs, $25,000. And the judge is like, absolutely not. There's no way, blah, blah, blah. So he gave me a year probation, and I got another felony charge now of 2017, but my son got to keep his job, but I didn't do nothing. I wasn't involved in this fight. I was sleeping with Tracy, she never got hit. I don't know why he said that he hit her. I don't understand any of it. All I know is our legal system is screwed, and it is not right, because the judge should have found out who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, who's an asshole, who's a liar, whatever, and got involved in our lives to find out the truth. Because I have a video of him attacking my son. Why can we not win with that? Why does it have to be some sort of court deal, based on lies? Our judicial system is screwy. It's terrible. Turn it down. So I don't believe in it. I don't like it at all. And now I got another charge of something I didn't do. I never touched this kid. And Josh whooped his ass because he kept on coming at Josh. That was all there was to it. But it turns out the guy was an MMA fighter, and his dad would have lost faith with him if he lost a fight against one guy. So he went home and told his dad that he got jumped by a bunch of guys. That's how that happened. And it was all lies. All lies. This kid jumped at my son. I've got it on video, and my son, took him down. It was after 4 times of tasing him, walking backwards, saying, I don't want to fight. Bzzz, and the guy keeps jumping at him, grabbing him around his waist. So Josh tases him. He hits the ground. Josh walks backwards. The guy gets up, jumps at him again. Josh tases him. He hits the ground. Josh walks backwards. Middle of winter, it's on the icy ground. It was horrible. I mean, there's just no reason for it. So, yeah, Strongsville cops don't like me, and I don't really like them because they're not just and for all. They're not loyal. They're not good. They're not. I mean, it's terrible. I've done nothing wrong, and I do nothing but good and help everybody out. Why they would have a hard on for me? Because I had a drug charge in '88. Do you know how long ago '88 is? I went 25 years with no charges, no problems, no nothing. I raised my kids. It all aggravates me, so I don't want to talk about it no more.
All right.
Next
Gaia
question.
Aquatic and Pat said, guys, follow up. Many interesting things coming up. And everybody's been saying, Skylar, don't let it get it to you. Don't let it get to you. Cheer up. And then somebody else said, for $10, Mary Dean said, we all love you, Skylar. Thank you, Mary.
Aw.
I really appreciate that. I need it.
Okay, I may have hit the swear jar a few times during that story.
And somebody said, Sue Ann said, Skylar, you've proven yourself to Bigrich. That's all that family needs to know. Thicken the skin and keep your chin up, girl. Lou Style, right after that, said, Skylar, love your energy.
See? I told you there's many more people out there that love you than say bad things. So there's some people saying some bad things, and ridiculous things, and she's taking it to heart. And she don't need to do that because 90% of everybody loves her, but there's a couple people out there saying some dumb things, and she's taking it to heart. When you're young, you're a girl, you do that. I'm trying to explain to her, don't how many people say bad things about me, and I have to just laugh it off and ignore them. But she's not. You guys are making her cry with that stuff. It's.
I just try to be a good person. I don't want to hurt anybody. I never even wanted to get into YouTube in the first place with this kind of stuff.
You were going to say a bad word.
I was going to say a bad word, and I stopped myself. Sebastian said, Skylar, we love you. Thank you, Sebastian.
Sue Ann says, don't cry, baby girl. We love you. Aww. Bambi says, we just all don't get along. Plus a ton of unhappy people on the net. Just keep spreading the love, girl. Love will find you. Aww.
Jeff Tank said, Skylar rocks.
Yeah.
Hashtag Skylar rocks. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate the positive comments. I never wanted to be in a position like this, honestly. I just wanted to do my boat stuff and then deal with that. And then I ended up in this situation. And now...
You thought we would help you with your boat channel.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no. I'm just kidding about that. But no. I just had my boat channel going. And so, I thought they'd just be helping out with that. And so... I never wanted to be, on live streams, in, YouTube videos. I never wanted to be in any of this.
Well, look, the way I see it is, you do so much to help me around here. I mean, you do clean tanks, you feed the fish in the morning. I mean, you put up with me when I'm, running ragged, and I got, 12 different people here, and I'm like, Skylar, can you tour them? Can you show them? And you put up with all that. And, at the end of the day, you're doing great. You're helping out a lot, Imagine if you weren't here and I had to deal all this myself. I've been doing that, So I do have to deal with this myself. And now that you're here, it's a big load and it helps me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And people shouldn't have bad things to say about you. I don't have nothing bad to say about you, so they shouldn't, you know. I mean, your boyfriend and
you guys don't understand how much I do around here.
oh, stop it. I'm saying your boyfriend and you guys got your little tips here and there, but you're always positive, you know, and you're always happy,
So
which I like.
$10
Okay.
for Skylar's next drink.
Aw, which you're always positive and you're always happy.
Kevin,
You're not listening
Waldbaum.
to me. See how you're ignoring me now?
It was a super
And I'm
chat.
sitting here trying to talk good about you,
Thank you.
and
I
you're
appreciate
ignoring me. You're always positive, and I like that. You know, it's real easy to go negative with all this and just be like, F you and this and that, and you're still positive, which I'm admiring that. I like that, and you help me out around here, so I like that. She folds my clothes, guys. She does my laundry for me. You know, so I'll throw it in the washer and I'll throw it in the dryer, and then she'll grab it out of the dryer and start folding it up, and I don't need my clothes, but she does it, and it reminds me of Tracy being back. It's amazing. I like it.
OBG Foster, $2 for Cheeseballs.
Oh,
thank
you. That's what
I
you need
love
in your
those.
life, more cheese balls.
That's exactly what I need more.
Where's my phone?
I have your phone right now. Remove
Oh,
my
you
phone
shut that
down.
off. There you go. So you're on my phone?
Yeah,
What are you doing on my phone, girl?
I stole it.
You stole it. All right.
And then I have $10 for my next drink. And so $10 to whatever drink I want.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
Wow.
And then David H said, Skylar seems very sweet and nice and definitely gorgeous.
Oh, someone likes you. You got a Skylar fan club.
Yeah,
Your
thank you,
boyfriend better
David.
start stepping up his game. You think he'll be mad?
Somebody said, don't let the trolls get to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And Sebastian says, Skylar, we love seeing you in every week. Thanks for being in the videos. I appreciate
Aw.
all you guys. All you guys are being very kind, very nice, and I really appreciate it, so thank you. Alright, should we, what are some good things that happened around the rescue this week?
Brian Barczyk was here and brought his kids, and we did the whole. Check out Brian Barczyk's video where he shows where he was swimming in the pool. Skylar jumped in and swam with them in her bikini, and
And then I accidentally bashed one of the alligator guard.
she thought the alligator guard, bit at her, and it just bumped
so I
into
went-
her. So she went this way, and she hit him in the side. He went swimming away. He's like, I'm out of here. But you stopped beating up our fish, Skylar.
I didn't mean to. Somebody said, or the Headage
Aquarium hole. Yeah.
said Skylar saved Brian Barczyk from the big fig.
Yep. That's Lavaca's parents. That's Eric, our buddy. He's the one that gave us Lavaca. And after she passed, he bought one of the baby Mabu puffers that we have out there,
Oh,
which is Itty Bitty and P Diddy.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them is
Itty
his.
Bitty and P. Diddy.
Yep.
And somebody said, OBG Foster said, overtime drinking words, Skylar rocks.
Aww.
Oh, that's sweet. That's very nice.
You guys are giving her a big head now. I can't live with her for the next
Yeah.
week. She's going to be like, oh, I don't need to do
1988
that. They
said,
love
Skylar,
me.
can you marry me?
Who said that?
Dane 1988.
Oh, you got a boyfriend, but are you open to marriage proposals? Huh?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Possibly.
Oh, what's your boyfriend going to say about that?
I don't know. We're going to find out now.
But he's never proposed, right?
No. Here, it's 8 o'clock.
All right, guys. We have to get going. We love you all. Thank you for hanging out with us. I had a great time with you guys tonight. I'm sure you had a great time.
Of course I did.
Yes.
I love all you guys.
Yeah, you
Sorry I
guys
didn't
are
talk
awesome.
as much as I usually do.
Well, that's a good thing.
Hey! your mouth.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. As always, we always love hanging out with you guys. And until next week, stay fishy, my friends. Oh, you're catching on to that.
I did get it this time.
Now it's going to take me 5 minutes to find out where the to turn this off at. There we go. Pull this up here. Oh, no.